Yo, it's Jay Reaction. I'm back with another reaction with Tariq Nasheed. FBA stand up. Be one first. So this about yo, this crazy. This gonna be about a Jamaican. I guess he don't like Tariq Nasheed about talking about calling Jamaicans and other immigrants you know, tethers, the word tether. But he was coming on some thinking Tariq Nasheed was going for Trump or going for Republicans over Democrats or whatever. But let's get into this video. Boy, let's go.
So I could not hear Mr. Fair. And he bounced. Yeah, I wanted to hear what you had to say, brother, but something's going on with your microphone. Hot boy, hot boy.
Hey, what's going on, Tariq?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm blessed, brother. Thanks for asking. I want to start by saying I've been a big fan since the early days. I was one of the first purchasers and readers of The Art of Macking, and I've followed your writing career ever since. However, I do really disagree with you on this FBA position. And like the thing you told to the last caller, which is that Trump is the lesser of two evils, that's the best thing I've heard you say in the past 8 years because a lot of black people, a lot of pro black people are looking towards you for leadership and keeping up with you for such a long time and being loyal to you for such a long time. I've heard you say like things that are, some Trump derangement things. And the bottom line is, Tariq, we have to do what's in our best interest. I think a coon is really best defined as a person who works outside of the best interest of the community. And when people go out there and bash Trump and even support Biden or support the Democrats for that matter, it just demonstrates how stupid they are. I mean, this narrative that the pro-black community and the SBA community is pushing, or the FBA, excuse me, community is pushing, like that they're both bad and don't give them your votes until they give you tangibles. Like, listen, Brody, my opinion is I got news for you. They're not going to give you any reparations. The closest thing to reparations you were going to get is that platinum plan that Trump offered y'all with Ice Cube, but y'all turned that down. So,
Because that was.
Hold on, let me finish real quick. It's going to be brief.
Wait. Hold on. Slow down.
And I've been to Montego Bay, Jamaica. I've been there.
That was a nothing burger. That when you start looking at it, because we're reading everything with a fine tooth comb. That platinum plan switched it to some minority people of color, disenfranchised. So it was an all lives matter type of thing. So it wasn't for black people, and we're no longer going for any policy that does a bait and switch. This is why I say he's no different from Biden in that respect. They all try to do the bait and switch, and we're just not going for it. Right?
Well, no, that's not right because you say he's no different than Biden, but you didn't give him an opportunity to bait and switch you. Yet you've given Biden and the Democrats numerous opportunities to bait and switch you. Like the way, and I'll be honest, I'm not even.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes no sense. Trump was in office. Trump got elected, and Trump didn't do anything. So he did have an opportunity.
What? See, and that's what I'm saying. That's the part that's really bothering me, that people are listening, taking your leadership, and you're saying things like Trump didn't do anything. You left out the part that Trump gave a woman free rent in the Trump Towers, a black woman, for years without paying rent. You forgot to leave out. You left out the part where Trump renewed the.
Okay, we're not going to make bad faith arguments. When I say do something for black people, I'm talking about as a group. I'm not talking about a symbolic gesture for some random person. It's nothing to do something for some random person. We're talking about what is he doing for us as a group. In the political game, sir, other groups get things done for them. White Hispanics as a group are getting tangibles right now. All they have to do is mosey across the border as a group, and they are getting tangibles, sir. That's a real big difference. You
Well,
understand?
money. Well, I'm aware of that, but I'm aware that they're getting tangibles because, I mean, black people themselves with this black and brown alliance, with feminism, with this yes massa attitude towards Democrats, they're advocating for Hispanics to get more things than them. Like
Oh,
when
no, we're not.
let me finish. Like black people are out there talking about the black people are pushing the hardest to not build that wall. Currently, more Hispanics support Donald Trump than black people do, and they have nothing to gain from supporting Joe Biden. Joe Biden said, "If you don't vote for me, you're not black." He also said that he doesn't.
Let's slow down. Because right now you're doing a bunch of like right wing talking points. Let's slow down. Let's slow down. Black people all across the country are speaking out against the Democrats, and they're speaking out against this immigration policy. And you know that, sir. You're not. You don't seem like a naive gentleman. You know that foundation of Black Americans are speaking out against the Biden administration, and Biden's numbers with Black people are in the tank right now. So to sit here and pretend that there's a swell of support for Biden from Black folks, that's emphatically dishonest, sir. That's not true.
Well, thank you for being polite with me and talking to me with some respect. But this is the ultimate fact, Mr. Nasheed. If you're not a part of the solution, you're a part of the problem. So even though there's not a swell of support for Biden,
Go ahead.
when you sit there and say both parties are equally bad, you're a part of the problem. If you sit
Because
there and act like Joe Biden is normal and he is worthy of respect or reverence, you're part of the problem. Joe Biden is a vegetable. He's a racist vegetable. We shouldn't have let him get in office, and
Read.
that's what we're suffering now for generations. Black people are pain freaks.
okay, where have you heard me cape for Biden? In fact, I said Trump is the lesser of the two evils. I said,
I'm aware of that, but I'm saying that, I mean, it's one thing to say that, and I appreciate that you said that, but your leadership is looking like it's insinuating that
His
either
leadership.
party is equally as bad, and that's just
it is.
not the case.
It is. See, here's the thing. And you said we're never going to get reparations. Here's the thing. We're going to get reparations. We don't know when. We're going to get it. And, sir, you have the mindset of a person who's not going to complete the task because I hear your accent. You're from the Caribbean, and you and your family left the Caribbean. You didn't fight for your homeland, and we're different. You can't infuse your mindset of just bouncing onto us. We're going to get these reparations, sir.
And that's cool. I hope you do get reparations because I've been rooting for African Americans since I got here, and I am Jamaican. But here's the thing:
I
when
can
I
hear. Yeah, go ahead.
That's fine, but here's the thing: when I hear you having debates with these people and you say they're tethers and things like that, I got
Mhm.
for you. Nobody's running from Jamaica. There's nothing. There's nothing going hardcore going on in Jamaica that we are seeking asylum from. Jamaica's had a majority black presidents, and we're the originally pro-black people. And Haiti's the first nation that fought for their independence. So, I mean, black people like us, we're not running from anything now. South Americans, they're running from the cartels, the government, and all that. But people in Africa, they're not running from anything particularly heinous in Africa. Africa has more conservative values. They don't tolerate homosexuality. They don't tolerate a lot of things that Americans tolerate. So when you're talking to the tethers, you're saying this in a disparaging way. Man, Me and the rest of the Jamaicans, we ain't running from nothing. But we do know that it's sweet up here in America. You can come to America from anywhere else and immediately be elevated over black people.
Right, that's the
And that
point.
goes doubly for
That's why we
Hispanics. And
delineate.
that's what they're operating on. They don't
That's
need no
why we
asylum visa in
delineate.
many cases. They just know this is a land of milk and honey at black people's expense.
Exactly. And the thing is, they're running from themselves in the Caribbean and in Africa because it's not popping over there. And that's the long and short of it. And when it's not popping somewhere, you can't really come and tell the people who get things popping what they're going to get and not going to get. See, that's kind of the bad faith thing.
Yeah, you should share that information with the Mexicans because they are whipping your asses in Texas and California. And as I said, in defense of Jamaicans and a lot of critical feathers, we're not running from nothing.
Whose asses are they whooping?
FBAs, Black Americans, you're getting your asses kicked for the past 3 decades in
What?
America, getting your
What?
asses slaughtered.
No, we're not. What do you mean we're getting slaughtered? How?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Y'all getting slaughtered in Jamaica with them drug cartels out there in places
Hell
We
like
don't
yeah.
have the cartels in Jamaica, sir.
dude.
We're hanging out in
Brother,
Jamaica.
y'all didn't have
Our
y'all didn't have the shower posse, dude. Y'all didn't have cartels out there in Jamaica forever, dude. What are you talking about? Y'all have some of the most infamous cartels are from Jamaica, brother. What are you talking about?
Jamaica's number one export is tourism, and we've had numerous black presidents and white presidents, and we have investors, and we have a pretty good economy. I mean, like everywhere else, we have our poor areas and our rich,
Sir,
but Jamaica is not.
sir,
It's tired.
sir,
Jamaica,
sir,
listen, let me put it like this: Jamaica needs less
sir.
from America than Ukraine does. How about that?
What?
Don't do those.
We're not asking America for anything.
Sir,
Ukraine is,
I've been all
Israel
over
is, Jamaica.
Jamaica. Sir,
Hmm.
dude, I done been on every corner of Jamaica, dude. I done been literally all over that island. It ain't really popping like that, except on the tourist resorts that the whites and
Facts.
Asians own, sir. Don't try to sell the Wakanda in Jamaica thing, sir.
Yeah,
That's why
well,
you're here. That's why you're here. That's
I'm
why you're here.
done in Jamaica thing. I
You
can
did what? You did
watch
what?
for Jamaica because I'm not trying to sell the Wakanda is Jamaican thing. I mean, you're not speaking from a position of knowledge. People in Jamaica aren't starving for food. You know what I'm saying? We don't need as much from America as Ukraine and Israel. Israel is begging, constantly begging. Ukraine is constantly begging. Jamaica didn't ask America for a damn thing, so don't put us in that. Oh, we
But
ran
you
from
over
our
here in
country. No, we
America.
didn't run from nothing, and we're definitely not going to be.
Yeah, that's
But
what
you
y'all
in
fleeing
America
over
though.
here. You're fleeing from yourselves. It's not popping over there.
Popping that. And that's another thing about FBAs. They think everything is a joke or everything is about being popping. What about survival? What
That's
about
what I'm
generational
saying.
wealth?
Popping meaning running water in flushable toilets on a regular. That's what we mean popping. It's
So
not
you
popping.
so you don't so you don't
You
think
know that.
Jamaica has indoor plumbing on lock? Is what you're saying?
They got a water
Jamaica doesn't
crisis.
have indoor plumbing on lock.
No, you don't.
Well,
You
you're
don't.
not speaking from a position of knowledge.
You
You're not.
don't, sir. That's not
No.
a regular thing over there, sir.
Okay, well, show me one American or Jamaican article that's complaining about Jamaica not having the base necessities. Jamaica is not even in a position like god dang Somalia or Zimbabwe. Jamaica is not even a third world country. What are you talking about? Where did you get this information that Jamaicans are dying of starvation and don't have clean
I
water?
didn't. I didn't say y'all were dying of. I've never said y'all were dying of
You're
starvation.
implying that we're dying of
I'm not
starvation and
trying
don't
to
have
get
clean water.
it's not popping because y'all over there in shanty towns and shacks over there all over the place with dirt roads and people
That's
selling.
the same thing that's going on in Detroit, and it's
Shit,
about
ain't
to
No,
no
it
go on
ain't.
dirt
in
roads
Chicago
in
and Detroit
Detroit.
too,
No, it
because
ain't.
you can defend
Ain't
your
no
own
dirt
as
roads in Detroit.
FBAs. You can't defend these black communities
Ain't
and these
nobody
immigrants from Venezuela
You
or
trying to
running over
compare
drug shops.
Jamaica
ain't nobody
communities to
staying in no
American
shanty
communities?
towns in Detroit. Not one black person in Detroit stays in a shanty. None, sir. Y'all stop saying that. That's so disingenuous. There's nothing comparable. Foundational black Americans don't even remotely live anywhere like that at all. Sir, I've been all over Jamaica. You can't sell the Wakanda thing to me. I literally been everywhere in Jamaica. Lovely people, no disrespect to them, but the people over there are living in shacks and shanty towns, dirt roads, selling bananas on the side of the roads, doing the
Why
best they
would Jamaicans need to sell bananas on the side of the road? More disingenuous
can.
information, more
It's
misleading
banana,
information that you're pumping into these.
sour stock,
You're their leader, and you're
fruit.
pumping this bullshit
They're
into their
selling
head. All right,
fruit.
we'll
Am I,
talk about this.
I'm
Talk
making
about
this
say
up?
something.
Am I making this up, sir?
Yes, you are making this up.
That's
100% making
for
this up.
you drive through. I have driven all over Jamaica. People are selling fruit on the
Well,
streets,
we're
selling
not
jerk
relying on your
chicken,
personal
Man, why are
recollection
them
of what
Europeans
Jamaicans
over
do.
there,
and
bro?
you
What them
don't
damn
really
Africans at?
own none of the businesses there. Let's talk real and stop bullshitting on me
We
right
own
now.
100% of the businesses
That's
there
a damn lie.
because they're very small
Asians,
businesses.
those Asians and East Indians own most of the damn businesses over there, sir.
They
Don't
own
sit
a couple of businesses,
not
but
a
I got
couple,
news for you though. But
not
I
a
got news for
couple.
you though. In the black
No,
community, that's
no,
the same.
no. Don't no, no. We've been over there, sir. We've seen the owners of the stores there. There are the Asians and the East Indians, sir. The black locals don't own a lot of that stuff. That's why they're selling stuff on the roads and in the little open markets out there, sir. Not to
That's a
disparage
complete lie. So I'm not going to entertain
a
it. But I
lie.
will say this:
That's not a
the
lie.
Arabs own every store in the black community. The Chinese, they own every
Sir.
nail shop. They own every hairdo shop. So
They
you're
own
not
a lot.
describing anything
And
that you're not
we're
already familiar.
14%, we're 14% of the population. You're 99% of the population, and the Asians and all these people own the majority of the businesses there.
Absolutely not
So
99%
that's
of
a
the population,
problem, sir.
probably in the 80s. And black
Y'all,
Americans are
you
no
don't,
longer
over in
fully.
Jamaica, y'all don't have a Jamaican version of Tyler Perry. You don't have a Jamaican version of Oprah. You don't have a Jamaican version of some of the black
Man, you can compare that to
entrepreneurs. You don't
Detroit,
have a
Chicago.
Jamaican
I don't
version
care.
of a
They try
Tariq
to put
Nasheed
Detroit,
over there,
Chicago
sir.
down,
Y'all don't have
bro.
that. This is to be
Sir,
honest.
we do not
Come
want
on now.
A version of a
And if it
Benedict
do look
Arnold in
like
our
they
country.
abandoned
That's what we
towns,
want them
people
to
ain't
change.
living there.
Again, you're not.
Y'all a bunch of Benedict Arnolds because y'all it was y'all Jamaicans turning on your boy Marcus Garvey. Y'all were the ones turning him in and infiltrating his movement, working for the FBI. Y'all were the Benedict Arnolds, and he couldn't even
So
get
you admit that we do have a version of Malcolm X, though,
who.
And if it is, it's not
Marcus Garvey.
Y'all didn't like Marcus Garvey, so that don't count.
the
Marcus Garvey
majority
got
of
Highly
black
relevant.
people. It's not majority of
y'all shitted
Jamaican.
on Marcus Garvey in Jamaica.
Whoa.
Marcus Garvey left Jamaica in disgust. When he left Jamaica, he died in Britain for a reason. He said Jamaica
Bam.
is the most silliest country ever. He went back to Jamaica after he left the U.S. and ran for office, and y'all elected a white man over him.
Damn.
So don't play the Marcus Garvey game. Y'all didn't like Marcus Garvey, and the Pan African movement
Wow.
didn't get started in Jamaica. He had to come over here to get that started, sir. So you're not going to remix history. We're not going to do that, sir.
FBA is not in a position to talk. You just
Yes,
elected Joe Biden. Not only did he said, if you don't vote for him, you're not black. He also said, if Haiti fell off the face of the earth and sank into the ocean, nobody would give a damn.
Who
And he
said
doesn't
that?
think so.
Who said that?
Joe Biden.
What the hell does that have to do with foundational Black Americans?
Same
Foundational
shit.
Black Americans is some tap dancing Joe Biden loving coons. That's what. That's a connection.
You mean the Jamaican woman who's his vice president? Like her? Like your people?
She's not black. She's
No,
Asian.
no,
That-
she's Jamaican like you. She's
She's
Jamaican
Asian.
like you, and she's the head mammy in charge. So you're speaking on your own people, sir.
Well, as you said earlier,
Got a
that
Jamaican tether
was
mammy sitting right up under Joe Biden, and we talking about foundational Black Americans. Really?
well, as you said earlier, that one person is not the exception.
Oh,
We
stop.
don't even claim her
Oh,
girl and daddy
oh,
business
stop.
while she was running for
That's your
vice president.
girl. Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
Let's
cool,
just
man.
get our heads wrapped around these facts real quick.
Oh, man, y'all come from Jamaica bed wenching and mammying it up left and right. Let's stop playing games. All right? Yo, that's all some of the biggest white ass kisses out in the game, sir.
Yeah, like Fannie Willis and goddamn Letitia James
At
and
least Fannie Willis,
black women in
at least
general.
her brother was banging her. She wasn't banging the white man. Y'all Caribbean women, they come from Jamaica, the Naomi Campbells and all of them, they go find the first white man they could find. They're the biggest bed wenches on earth. Let's not.
That's not true. The Cynthia G's of the world are the biggest bed wenches.
Oh Lord,
The
Cynthia.
swirlers are the biggest bed wenches on earth.
Cynthia G, she's somebody that we call out. She doesn't count. She's somebody that we have ostracized. And she has a bald head and she's completely different. We don't even think she's from the planet Earth. So she doesn't count.
Damn.
How about Don Lemon? And what's that other lady that commentates for CNN? Is she one of y'all?
Who?
All them black women
Joy Reid?
talking about swirling and stuff.
But Joy Reid? Who are you talking about?
Joy Reid, exactly what I'm talking about.
She's African. She's not one of us. She's not foundational Black American. She's from the Congo or some shit. And Don Lemon
I get that. You don't want to claim Joy Reid now.
Yeah, and Don Lemon is butt broken and moist, so that don't mean shit. That don't mean a goddamn thing, sir. That don't mean anything, sir. You over here enjoying everything that foundational Black Americans created for you, sir. So
I know. That's why I said I'm saying I'm rooting for you guys the whole time. When you get up out of your bed, you put on clothes that was invented by the cotton gin, that was invented by a black man. When you drive down the street, it was probably paid by a black man. And when you get to the stop sign, that was invented by a black man, you stop. So I'm rooting for y'all. But, I'm saying in some ways, y'all are completely retarded because I'm rooting for y'all, and at the same time, y'all rooting for the Mexicans to come across the border and talking about they just want a better life for themselves.
But you can't speak of that, sir. You fled your homeland that you left in shambles, and you tried to sell us that it ain't so bad. It is so bad, sir. That's why you left.
Sir,
if it was so
you
good,
do not
you
know
wouldn't
what
have
the
left.
fuck you were talking about.
Sir, if it was
Jamaica
so good,
is not
you
in
wouldn't have left.
shambles. Just Google it. You have a phone, don't you? Jamaica is not
I
in
don't need to
shambles.
Google.
Cut
I've
it
been
out.
there. I don't need to Google anything. I've been there.
Well, your recollect. We're not going to depend on Tariq Nasheed's recollection to get a good perception of the world around us. We're not.
The proof is you ain't over there. You got the
Right.
hell on. So you're my proof. You're over here in my shit. That's the proof that it ain't possible.
Again, that's not the reason why I'm over
Yes,
here
it
in
is.
my shit. I'm over
Yes,
here
it
in
is.
my shit because it's mad comfy.
By not fleeing and building something so that people will be comfortable and people who are non-white will be comfortable. See, that's what you do when you don't flee. You can create places that are comfortable. That's why Jamaica ain't comfortable for you. You gotta bounce.
Jamaica
Because
is super comfortable, but you
it's
should have a
comfortable
problem with.
it's comfortable on the white-owned resorts that they have to keep walled up and don't let y'all in, and then warn the tourists not to go outside of the resorts that night because one of your people might hit them on the head with a jerk chicken bone and rob them. Nigga. So let's not sell the
Another problem with
brother.
everything. You got to reduce everything to a joke because you don't have any
I'm
concrete
telling the
evidence
truth.
to support your argument.
I'm
But
telling the truth, brother.
you have never seen on American news anything of consequence going down in Jamaica. You're just full of shit on that.
It ain't nothing popping. Ain't nothing to report. It ain't popping.
Exactly. There's nothing to report.
Who wants to go show the little shanty towns and the dirt roads and the E. coli rivers and shit? And who wants to see that? We know what it is. Yeah, yeah, that's nothing to report. You understand? And I love my
But
Jamaican
Jamaicans
people.
aren't even fleeing based on asylum. Jamaicans aren't even
You know, you flip
illegal
because you ain't got
immigrants.
nothing popping over there. You also
Jamaicans aren't illegal immigrants. A vast majority of them come over here
you're
legally.
fleeing because you don't have anything popping over there, sir. You failed over there. That's
Sir,
why
you failed over here. You did all that building up as you claim so the Mexicans could come take it from you, and you should feel sad about that. You did all that
That's
to
a
Trump, and now
fantasy. That's some kind of
you're not
fantasy
you're
projection
not
because
bleeding
the
Americans. You're
Asians.
getting kicked
No,
out of
no, no. Because the Asians are smacking you around over there on your homeland and taking over. You're trying to pretend that we're getting sunned by Mexicans and getting our asses kicked. What fantasy are you on? What
So you keep
Mexicans are
saying,
kicking
but
our
you keep saying that
What
the,
Mexicans are
the
kicking out? And what? Stop. What Mexicans are kicking? What ass is getting kicked? What are you talking about? Who? Who's getting their ass and kicked by a damn Mexican?
you keep saying these people are fleeing their country, but they're
I just asked you a question because you keep talking about foundational Black Americans are getting beat down and getting our asses kicked by Mexicans. Who?
bro. Fucking what's his Tamir Rice got shot down for playing with a toy gun. These
That's a
Mexicans
cop.
jumped and beat up a
What? Okay, you tethers don't have an argument, so y'all just say anything. You're all over the place. I'm asking you about Mexicans, and you're talking about Tamir Rice getting shot by a cop. What does that? What does that have to do with anything? And Caribbeans come over here and get shot by cops too, and then go hug the damn people who shot them.
Right.
So what you talking about? Like Bolton John's family up here hugging the damn white woman who shot the kinfolk. So what you talking about?
I'm talking about the disparity in the judicial system when the immigrants could gang up on some cops.
Okay. He has to go. Okay, now this is tether battle. All right. When tethers lose arguments, they just start grasping for any kind of straw they can grasp for. They just start saying anything. What he said, that didn't make no damn sense. This whole thing, the Mexicans are kicking your ass. What are you talking about? Not in LA. Ain't nobody, Mexicans ain't kicking nobody's ass. A lot of these tethers, they're beholden to Latinos because I done told people technically Jamaica was considered a Latino country because it was colonized by the Spanish at one point. So technically, a lot of institutions still classify Jamaica as a Latin island, just like Haitians.
Damn.
Haitians, yeah, are considered Latino. You understand? So they have this little thing about Latinos where they have to psychologically bow down to them. You understand? We don't have that. You know, Mexicans stomping down on nobody out here. I don't know where you get that bullshit from. A Mexican can't do nothing to nobody out here unless they're like a civilian or a kid or a woman or something. And then there's gonna be some retaliation. You'll hear
Mm-hmm.
some Latino cop or some shit. And then in LA, it's gonna be some get back now. You better not get it twisted. You can speak on some other cities. You can't speak on the Southern Cal. It's a different animal out here. Don't get that shit twisted. Do not get it twisted. Don't project your failure on us because the Asians and Latinos can go to your homeland and smack you around and sun you and you're the majority. Dude, I have been to Jamaica. I've been all over Jamaica. I've been to Montego Bay, Ocho Rios,
Yeah, I've been to Montego
Kingston.
Bay,
I've literally been
Kingston,
all
the
over that
capital.
place, dude. And nice people, great people. I like the spirit of the people. I ain't got no problem with it, but it ain't popping. It ain't popping. Little raggedy shanty towns all over the place. That's what it is. That's why people want to leave. And that's the thing. The tethers, y'all leave and then come over here and then get real bold, start trying to pull rank, telling us what we need to do.
Right.
Hey, nigga, bomba clot, you're not going to get reparations, nigga. You fled, dude. You're a fleer. So you can't speak on what we're going to get and not going to get. You can't speak on that. You did? Because you didn't get nothing popping. You had to come eat off us. So yeah, nigga, you're a squatter.
Mm.
I don't really want to get advice from a squatter. Yeah. Just enjoy these benefits that we help you
Right.
get and
Right.
show appreciation. How about you do that? over here in foundational Black American land, because that's just what it is. This is our land over here. It's the white man. White man didn't have a damn thing over here until we helped him. The white man couldn't get shit popping over
Couldn't
here.
get shit popping.
Not
They
one
was
thing
eating each other in
until
Virginia.
foundational Black Americans helped them. We had to get it popping.
Facts.
You understand?
Yo, this J reacts. Tariq Rashid with another one. Dropping bombs. FBA, stand up. Be one first, baby. Yo, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Help me get this video on the algorithm to build this channel. Peace. I'm gone.